Hey there, River Rider fans. Spencer Cihak here. I'm joined now by manager Kevin Riggs. Kevin, thank you for taking the time.
Absolutely. I always enjoy talking to you, Spencer.
It was a down and then up week for the River Riders last week, going 2-3 overall. We'll start off with the homestand against Kingsport. What did you see from the team there?
I thought, walks and not catching the ball defensively kind of bit us a little bit. Giving guys extra outs no matter what team you're playing, usually they take advantage of that. Certainly the higher you go, you start giving teams extra outs. It's imperative to handle the baseball. So that's something that we're working on. It's a new group, so they're getting acclimated to one another, but I feel like we're headed in the right direction, no doubt.
After that Kingsport series, the River Riders went to Johnson City. They played one game there. It was an 16-8 defeat. One highlight, though, from that game was Marcus Brown came in, played a fantastic game there. What have you seen from him this season?
Tremendous player, both sides of the ball. Got a lot of energy, handles the bat really well. Looks really good, shortstop and second base. So, obviously a bright future for him. But, just as much as the skill set, really asking really good questions, trying to figure some things out. So, just going to turn him loose and let him play and tweak a few things along the way, just whether it's a mental approach or something physically. So, but we're really excited to have him. I think he's, listening to him speak, he's really excited to be here and he's fit right in. So, going to enjoy seeing him throughout the summer, me and certainly the fans.
Now, a couple of great games against Bluefield, 2-0, first sweep of the season. What went into that weekend series, and what do you hope to see propelled into tonight's game against Kingsport?
A little bit of the same, good pitching, good defense, and, we swung the bats okay. I was a little disappointed with the last game against Bluefield just because we got out early in a 7-inning game, 2-0, and then we didn't score again into the fifth. So trying to maximize and the opportunities that we have on the bases and push those across best we can to add on during the game. We let that team hang around and, they ended up tying the game and, here we go, we got a ball game late in the game. So it's about the understanding of just keeping the pressure on and continuing to get base runners, put pressure on the defense, and hopefully we can push some runs across the board. On the flip side of that, excuse me for going back to the Johnson City, the blowout game, I was extremely impressed with our group after giving up a 12 runs in the first inning. We answer back with 7. So, got us right back into the game. So, I couldn't be more proud of those guys, but it was a really good lesson. You're always talking to the team and the players about finishing the play, finishing the game, so because it's never over and crazy things can happen. So now they know they can throw up 7 points in an inning, never out of a ball game really. So that's huge from a confidence standpoint.
Now, yesterday was an off day for you. Last time I talked to you, it was only your second day in town. Now you've had an opportunity to kind of see the city a bit. Mm-hmm. What stood out to you about Elizabethton and Johnson City, where you guys are at?
Well, I think it's beautiful. Obviously, the area is gorgeous. The trees and, being from Arizona or grew up in Connecticut, so I haven't seen the trees like this in quite some time, but it's just a beautiful area, and the people are so friendly, and the food is tremendous. Yesterday, wasn't feeling all that great. I think I'm still recovering from that 3:45 show up to the airport to get here for June 1st. So I think that's more me just getting acclimated to the weather and everything. I feel great today, but last night was a little bit of a struggle, so I didn't get out too much. A little chicken noodle soup, grapefruit juice, V8, just trying to pound vitamin C so I can be out here for these players.
Great, Kevin. Thank you so much for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you. Always. Hi, Mom.
Thank you, Kevin. Fans, we'll be ready to start gameplay here in about 10 minutes. Make sure to tune in and stay tuned in if you're listening now. Thank you, guys.